Today's affirmation: I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. Our lives are busy and full, so when someone decides to take on a side hustle, pursue a passion project, or pivot their career, I have nothing but props for you. You've made time to read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses, and watch countless how-to videos on YouTube. All this effort is well-meaning, but if you're not taking action on what you've learned, I hate to say it, but it may have been a waste of your time. If your goal this year involves self-improvement, upskilling, or starting something new, you can find yourself in a learning mode for quite a while. To make the most of this learning phase, it's crucial to take action and practice while you're learning, ensuring your invested time is fruitful. In this episode, we're going to explore 2 fun and interesting ways to transform you from a learner to a doer and ensure your career-changing journey leads to real-life achievements. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Career Change Podcast. I'm your host, Valerie Mekki, a career change counselor and guide. In today's episode, we're focusing on the essential element in personal and professional growth: taking action. It's one thing to spend time learning and acquiring new skills, but it's another to put the knowledge into practice. So we'll explore how to ensure your learning isn't wasted, but instead transformed into tangible, impactful actions, accompanied with today's affirmation: I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. The pitfalls of not taking action are significant. Knowledge that isn't applied can quickly fade, leaving you with little to show for your learning efforts. Without action, the time and effort invested in learning might not reach its full potential, resulting in a cycle of continuous learning without tangible outcomes. For example, let's imagine one of your goals this year is to get stronger and achieve muscle definition. You spend hours watching YouTube videos on the best techniques for strength training and form, all essential for reaching your muscle gaining goal. You find videos from an engaging and incredibly informative instructor. You learn a lot from them. Now let's imagine a sliding door moment. For those who aren't familiar with this theory, or you didn't watch the Gwyneth Paltrow movie, the sliding doors theory are moments in life where the decisions we make alter our destiny. Moments in which we turn left or right towards change or towards more of the same. So let's return back to our getting stronger goal. You've watched all of those engaging YouTube videos. Now what? Door 1, you decide to put this knowledge into action. You begin applying the techniques in your workouts, picking up weights, and experimenting with moves and forms you've learned. Over time, with consistency and effort, you start seeing changes. Your muscles become more defined and you feel stronger, not just physically, but also mentally. You become more confident. Door number 2. You choose not to take any further action. The information remains just that, information. It doesn't transform into muscle definition or strength because it never makes the leap from theory to practice. You never touch a weight, and the knowledge just stays dormant and doesn't manifest into any physical change. This sliding door scenario can be applied toward any time you sign up for a course, finish a book, or even listen to a podcast. You'll find yourself in the moment of truth where your path splits, and it's up to you to decide which door you'll walk through. It's the difference between achieving your goals or standing still, or between growth and stagnation. I know, this may sound a little dramatic, but your time is valuable, and I want to make sure it's not wasted or squandered, unable to expand with your full potential. So, I want to share 2 ways you can seamlessly transition from a learner to a doer. Now, both of these approaches actually start before you begin to learn something new. I want you to imagine yourself as an archaeologist. When an archaeologist uncovers something, they don't just observe and move on. They meticulously plan how to explore and understand their discovery. Similarly, as you learn new concepts and skills, start planning out how you'll experiment with it or practice these theories in real life. Like an archaeologist, keep a notebook handy. As you learn something new, simultaneously brainstorm and jot down your ideas on how you'll experiment with this newfound knowledge in your daily life or work. Another approach to taking action with what you've learned is to imagine you're a teacher, absorbing information as if you plan to teach it to someone else. When you learn something new, approach it with the mindset that you need to explain it. Teaching requires simplification and clarity. As you learn, think about how you would break down complex ideas into simpler, more digestible parts. This exercise in itself encourages a deeper understanding and more thorough engagement with the material. So there you have it, 2 fun approaches on transforming from a learner to a doer, adopting a mindset of becoming an archaeologist or a teacher. Now, let's make this precious time you've carved out in your day to learn something new by supporting your efforts with this empowering affirmation. Let's begin by priming your mind and body so you're open to accept this affirmation practice. We'll start by scanning your body, letting go of any energy that doesn't serve you, and take a cleansing breath in and out. I'll begin by reciting the affirmation twice. While you hear the affirmation, imagine you're writing this affirmation down on a whiteboard, or you're watching someone write on the board for you. This will help with memorization. So let's begin. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. I'll repeat the affirmation again, but this time I want you to repeat it out loud to yourself so you can make a connection. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. I'll repeat the affirmation again, and once again, say it out loud to yourself. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. Now imagine you've just finished a book or a course and you're sharing this knowledge with someone else, or feel inspired to test out theories in real life. I'll repeat this affirmation again and imagine yourself in action in full color. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. I'll repeat it one last time and give you a moment to let it sink in. I'm not just a learner, I'm a doer. My actions reflect the knowledge and wisdom I gain each day. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes if you had them closed. And if it feels comfortable to you, place your hand over your heart to seal this affirmation practice with self-love and care. This affirmation practice is yours to recite and practice for 21 days at least once a day. It's most effective before you go to bed at night or when you wake up in the morning before you start your day. You can take your affirmation practice a step further by making your affirmations sticky. Write the affirmation down on a sticky note and place it on your laptop or computer as a reminder that you're not just absorbing the information, you're going to take action and apply it whatever you learned in your real life, getting you one step closer to your new profession and career. And if you're curious to learn more on how to make your affirmations sticky, which is an acronym on how to make your affirmation practice more effective and sustainable, go back to episode 1, where I walk you through the steps on how to make your affirmations sticky so it can have a transformative impact in your career-changing journey. Please make sure to subscribe and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick guide of this affirmation. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a family member or a friend. Or, as a simple act of gratitude, I'd really appreciate it if you would help rate this podcast wherever you're listening. Your support will help other career changers discover this podcast so it can grow and blossom. Thank you for joining me, and most importantly, thank yourself for taking the time to make a mindful career change. I'll talk to you soon.